It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, thanks for watching me live. Welcome back if you're watching me live. And if you're watching me, but I'm not live, it's 6:30, about 6:31 here on the East Coast, the Geno Jones Show. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago or Memphis, or maybe you're in Houston or New Orleans, up in Milwaukee, 3:30 p.m. out on the West Coast, out in Los Angeles, up in the Bay Area, San Francisco. Shout out to San Francisco, Oakland, Seattle, Portland, Oregon, where my firstborn daughter, Lauren Shiana, as I call Boogie, Lauren Shiana Hill Vaughn, and my son-in-law Jonathan in Brooklyn, the Bulldog. It's about 3:30. So please, you and everybody you know and don't know, subscribe to the Geno Jones YouTube channel. Yes, it's the Geno Jones Show on the Geno Jones YouTube network, part of the Geno Jones network. All right. So subscribe, screen grab. You can create a viral moment if you want to. Screen grab it and put it up on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram. Do a moment right here where you can create they call like a short, a YouTube short, a little short, I don't know, 60 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever it is of the show. Feel free to do that. Facebook or whatever platform, you got it. You got my blessing, right? So subscribe, share, copy and paste the link, email it to folks, text it to them. Tell, as Nelly would say, everybody, tell them all about it. Like and binge watch all my back episodes that you might have missed. So today is day number 3 of my 3rd year anniversary of doing the Geno Jones Show 5 nights a week, or 5 days, 5 nights a week, doing it live. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your support. I've become I qualify to be what they call a YouTube partner, which means, man, I got over 500 subscribers. So my new goal is 1,000. Then my goal by the end of 2024 is to get 1 million subscribers. So I want to thank everybody who are my new subscribers. And folks has been down from day one. I really appreciate you. And one of those people that's been down from day one, from the door, is my man R&B, Southern Soul, swing out superstar, Roy Chip Anthony, who's doing some music with Keith Sweat. He was my guest on Monday. And I played, he's got a brand new video with Lil Kiki, so check that out. And then his video with Sir Charles Jones, Too Much to Lose. And then Sean Dobie and Tone 3 was my guest yesterday. He had a cut, like an Afrobeats cut called Show Me. And so now he's going to do this like country, pop country version. It's a duet of Show Me. It's going to be amazing. He was my guest along with Sean Dobie, super producer, producing just a whole bunch of folks. And he's producing, working with Tone 3. So that was yesterday. So today is me and you and me. As a matter of fact, shout out to my man Groove Master Dre. What's up, man? I gotta run it back and get you on the show. You're one of the founding members of the Geno Jones Show, one of my guest co-hosts here. Super DJ. Groove Master Dre, you can check his platforms out on social media. Mixcloud, he's on, I know he's on Facebook, believe he's on Instagram and Twitter, so check him out. He's a bad man, he's a bad man in a great way, but he's a good brother and a good man in a good way. So, but he's a bad man when it comes to that music. On those Seratos, turntables, whatever, you probably can use them all. You got the tables, the Seratos. They're like these digital turntables. Folks like, what's a Serato, Geno? I got you. Let me congratulate SZA. Man, SZA has had a hell of a year. So she released an album earlier in the year called SOS, and she had I Hate You. I don't know who dude is, but man, boy, you must have did SZA dirty. Because the sister is like, she's probably saving money. She don't need a therapist or to see a psychiatrist or a counselor or therapist. That pen is her therapist. So her album SOS had to hit I Hate You. Then it got worse. She did a song Kill Bill. Like, no violence, SZA. And then Snooze is the latest hit, like don't snooze on a sister, don't snooze on SZA, don't snooze on SZA at all. Her SOS band, actually, I'm thinking about the SOS band. Her album titled SOS, it broke a record on Billboard. 41 weeks at number one on the Billboard R&B chart. So the last time that happened was, I think The Weeknd, what, about 10 years ago? I didn't know The Weeknd had been around that long. But congratulations to SZA and her SOS album. Broke all kind of Billboard records. 41 weeks. Think about that. 41 weeks at number one on any chart is good. To be the number one album for 41 straight weeks, 41 consecutive weeks on the Billboard R&B chart is amazing. So shout out to my sister SZA doing her thing. So last night, the BET Hip Hop Awards, it was recorded last night. Now, I don't know when they're going to air it. They'll probably air it in about a month or so, maybe later this month. So it was recorded Tuesday night in Atlanta. You had like some of the big names, some LL, T.I., Nelly, some of the new schoolers, the City Girls, Tyrese, which I don't really know why Tyrese is. I hate on Tyrese. Tyrese is my dude. Got to get him on the show. He was actually supposed to have been on the show. We're still working on that. DJ Jazzy Jeff, just, man, it was a whole bunch of folks. But I seen all these old school names and new school names. But there's one old school name that I didn't see. And I got to shout out my cousin, one of my first cousins, Sonny. His real name, Roy Gray. He is a retired master sergeant in the Marines. And so he called me, he said, "Cuz, with all these 50th anniversary celebrations of hip hop, why is so many in hip hop hating on Hammer?" I said, "Man, cuz, they hated on Hammer 30 plus years ago, back in like right around 89 and 90. When he released that I Love to Cut, turn this mother out, turn this mother out." Hammer was gone, and you can't touch this. Hammer is my dude. Full disclosure, I got a chance to meet Hammer way back in the day when he was doing his thing. Hammer, big heart, generous brother. He damn near gave half the city of Oakland a job. That's real talk. Really. I mean, he reduced the black unemployment rate in Oakland probably by 90%. I mean, folks that couldn't sniff, couldn't even spell a job. If you just got out of the joint, good. If you violated your probation, you still might get a job. And he traveled with like 100 dancers, and they would be 2 to a room. And they call per diem, they got money for meals. So Hammer spent a lot of money. As a matter of fact, he talks about that. That really led to his financial problems and bankruptcy and all that. But I have nothing but love and respect for Hammer. Good dude. He's still doing his thing. But they hated on Hammer back in the 90s. Because, he wasn't talking about killing and calling folks the N-word, killer N, shooter N, B ain't this, calling women bitches and hoes. He wasn't doing none of that. He was just partying in his parachute pants and dancing his ass off. And I think a lot of folks were in their feelings because they couldn't move like Hammer. And some of these thugs, their girlfriends was like, ooh, I like the way Hammer move. You don't move like that, baby. So I know dudes be tripping. I know it because I've experienced it. So shout out to MC Hammer. And put some respect on Hammer's name, you all. Put some respect on Hammer's name. He is a part of hip-hop, whether you want to admit it or not. Because the brother was talking about selling albums. Like 89, 90, 91, early 90s. Come on. Hammer was putting up some numbers. You're talking about SZA. We just talked about SZA. Her new album, or her latest album, SZA's latest album, SOS, being number one on the Billboard R&B charts for 41 weeks straight. Just go back and look at not just the R&B charts, album charts, the pop charts, dance charts. Hammer was killing the game, okay? Hammer was absolutely, positively killing the game. So put some respect with a T, put some respect, and as my man Birdman rapper and record mogul Birdman down there in New Orleans said, put some respect. He told the Breakfast Club, the guys, Charlemagne and DJ Envy, I think he was like, y'all better put some respect with a K, put some respect on my name. So put some respect and respect. Respect and respect on Hammer's name. Shout out to MC Hammer. By the way, guess what? You know how many records Hammer sold? Over 50 million records. Now, you can say what you want to say. Over 50 million records. I got enough said on that. Shout out to MC Hammer. So, well. Now let's talk about some money. Is your palm itching? My grandmother used to say, Jeannie, when your palm is itching, I can't remember. My mother, she's not watching right now. Oh, yes, she is. Hey, mother, how are you? Yeah. You can join the conversation if you're watching me live right now. I have a chat room open where you can ask a question, give me a comment. You want me to say hi, shout you out. And, of course, my number one fan, my mother's watching. So my grandmother, Jean Jones, used to say, Jeannie, if your palm is itching, rub it on. I don't know if it was on your right hip or I think it was your right hip. I could be wrong because maybe I'm right-handed. But you're supposed to rub it on your hip. And that was supposed to mean that you had some money coming. So I don't know, my palms, I think both of my palms have been itching. So the Powerball lottery is up to 1 billion, actually, let me get it right. 1,000,000,002,000,000. Y'all understand what I said? 1 billion would it be, 2 million with an M. $1.2 billion is 1,000,002,000,000. I'll take the 2 million. Well, no, you know what? Dream big, damn it. I want the whole damn thing. Lord, continue to bless your son, your child. You know your child. You know what your child needs. And I need that 1.2 billion. I need the 1 billion and the 2 million. So the drawing is tonight around to 10:59 East Coast time. I have my ticket. I'll just say that. I have my ticket. You feel me? Happy birthday today, October 4th, to Case. R&B singer was killing the game in the 90s. Case, Faded Pictures, Touch Me, Tease Me, two of his biggest hits and some more. Case is 48 today. Lil Mama, rapper Lil Mama, and she played Left Eye. Did you see? So MTV had they did a movie about TLC. It was called Crazy, Sexy, Cool. The TLC story. And Lil Mama played Lisa Left Eye Lopez. So Lil Mama's 34 today. Repping Chicago, even though I don't think he lives in Chicago anymore, but in Inglewood, my old neighborhood where I grew up in, on the southwest side, near south, really south side, because southwest that's kind of like the white nationalist area. All the races used to live. Now, everybody that lived in the southwest side wasn't racist, but if you were racist, you probably lived on what we would call the southwest side of Chicago. And then Cicero, but then some of y'all on the north side, that's a whole nother. And then way on the east side, like Commercial Avenue. All right, unless you're from Chicago, those street names don't mean anything to you. But Derrick Rose, the pride of Inglewood, Simeon, Neil F. Simeon Vocational, I don't know if it's a career, it was Simeon High School. School that they produced really a lot of NBA stars. And one dude that would have been the greatest, possibly, the greatest NBA player to come out of Simeon, but he didn't even make it to complete his senior year in high school. A guy named Ben Wilson. They call him Benji. As a matter of fact, ESPN, they've done a 30 for 30 documentary. Just Google ESPN 30 for 30 Benji. Story of Ben Wilson. 6'9". He was like Magic Johnson with the handles, with a jump shot. So, but anyway, so Simeon High School, they have produced a lot of NBA players. Derrick Rose, maybe the greatest. 35 today, NBA ball. I don't know who he's playing for now. And I think Derrick, he got traded. He was with the Knicks. I think he got traded to Memphis. And ironically, Derrick Rose, for 1 year, his freshman year, went to the University of Memphis. John Calipari, John Calipari, his head coach. And they went to the NCAA championship game. They lost to Kansas. Shouldn't have lost that game. Wow, but it was a great game anyway. So happy birthday, Derrick Rose. Repping the Shy 35 today, and the co-founder of Def Jam Records and Fat Farm Clothing Line, Russell Simmons, is 66 today. So all my Libras celebrating birthdays, happy birthday. So I got some good news. So I'm shouting out President Biden, because President Biden is always catching strays. And he too old, and he talking, he stutters. He's had a speech impediment. He's addressed that. He's been very open with it, and he's like really overcome it. I've seen him embrace young children. I think one time he was talking with a young black kid, a young black man, a young boy who had issues stuttering, and President Biden had a conversation with him. I remember seeing that story somewhere. Anyway, President Biden just canceled $9 billion, with a B, $9 billion in student loan debt. So since President Biden has been in office 3 years now, not quite, almost 3 years, he has canceled 127 billion, not million, billion with a B. He has canceled $127 billion in student debt. And for all them brothers and sisters out there, well, Joe Biden ain't done nothing for black folks. Talk to a lot of the black folks that got their debt, student loan debt canceled. Ask them about what Joe Biden has done for black folks. Just wanted to set the record straight. And if you got some questions about if you qualify, studentaid.gov. 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 So, because that's a whole different show, a whole different conversation. Because, man, this whole student loan business, this student loan racket, man, it's like, it's worse than the mob without the bullets and the blood and the murder. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, you had some people paying student loans until their 60s. They go to their grave still with student loan debt. That is, come on, y'all. We got to do better than that. And I understand, because that's a whole different conversation when it comes to colleges and universities. It's big business. It really, really is. Yeah, there's some schools, some academics, and they focus on all that. But at the end of the day, this system in America, higher education, is about the dollars, the dinero, the lucci, the cash, the money. It is big business. And the tuition that students and their parents or their parents have to pay is, y'all straight robbing folks. It's like y'all going to somebody's house with like an assault weapon and just raise your hands. Give us all your money. Give us your routing number, your checking account, your savings account, all your account numbers, your routing numbers. If you got any gold, like Senator Menendez, you got some gold bars in the refrigerator somewhere in your closet, damn it, we want them too. Whatever kind of fun you got. We want your Cash App, and we want your Venmo, we want your Zelle, we want it all. Woo! I digress. Hey, Najima, how are you, Najima? Welcome, thank you. So this week, this is the kickoff for my 3rd week anniversary of the Geno Jones Show. 3 weeks ago, 3 years ago, Monday, we started doing the Geno Jones Show 5 nights a week, 5 days, 5 nights a week in the summer, because it's still light outside now. Come December, January, 6:30, it's nighttime, it's dark, it is black, it is post-midnight, it is blue-black. Not quite 3 a.m. black, but it's dark. So I want to thank everybody once again for all their support. Spread the word. Y'all do me a favor. Everybody watching me now, from Najima to a Groove Master Dre, man, y'all do me a favor. Hey, copy and paste the link, or please share this episode with all of your friends and followers and family on all your platforms, be it Instagram or Twitter, X, I still call it Twitter. even though I don't really F with Twitter, with that racist ass owner they have. I ain't gonna mention his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the little born in South Africa and went to Canada. You wonder, his dad was from South Africa. Now, everybody in South Africa ain't racist. I ain't saying that. But if you were a racist anywhere in Africa, you probably came from South Africa, especially back in the day. But I digress. So please, copy and paste the link, email it to folks, text them the link for tonight's show. They can binge watch all the back episodes, share it on all your platforms. You create a YouTube short. If you got a YouTube channel, put it up here. Put it up on Instagram, on TikTok, on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. You got my blessing. Send it out. Let's make it go viral. Let them see what the Geno Show is doing. Yes, sir. Must see TV. All right. So I want to thank everybody. Wednesday night viewership is real high. Once again, thank you everybody for making this one of the fastest growing shows on YouTube. Thank you for now. I qualify to become what they call a YouTube partner. That means I qualify soon to get a check from YouTube. I got to send these folks an email. We got to have a conversation, YouTube, because yes, now I got the numbers. I got the numbers. You all sent me the email. Told me about the whole YouTube partners and what you have to do, how many subscribers minimum you have to have. Minimum. I got you. So I guess we'll talk. I'm going to find a number because you can't get anybody on YouTube. At YouTube, you can't get anybody at YouTube on the phone. Now, they'll post something and they'll send you an email. Yeah, they will. Especially if you post something they don't like. Yeah, they'll take it off, but they will send your ass an email too. So y'all get with me. Call a brother or email me and then give me a number and call me so we can talk about this YouTube partnership where you'll see ads, YouTube ads, because the ads you have been seeing have been created, but they have been ads that I have went out and acquired, or people have contacted me and said that they wanted to advertise to be a sponsor on the show. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and you, and you, and especially you, and God most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday. Third year anniversary celebration. We're going to be celebrating my third year anniversary all month long. But this is the kickoff week. The initial kickoff was Monday. So this is the kickoff week of the third year celebration. My third birthday. The Geno Jones Show just turned 3. Happy birthday to me. Well, to my show. Shout out to Mr. Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show for all 3 years. Check him out. He is the CEO of Designer Cuts, about to move to a beautiful, huge, brand new, bad, swanky location in the Charleston, South Carolina metro. He is on Instagram, Kel B Cutting Up. KELBECUTTINUP, because Kel B he be cutting up. Allie Jones is the drip director, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. She is a fashion designer. She is the next big thing in terms of a fashion designer superstar, future superstar, and a supermodel. So you can check out her collection. She has the LX.N like Nanette, C like Charlie, L like Lexi, underscore is a little dash at the bottom. Her LX.NCL collection. So she's doing a special crochet line. So over the summer, she had a spring-summer crochet line of everything from swimsuits to tops, leggings, little beanies, little scullies, and even crocheted handbags. She'll be doing the same. I don't know if she's going to do like fall-winter swimsuit. She may if you want one. But tops, bottoms, leggings, handbags, ladies or fellas. Maybe you want a handbag. She'll make a handbag for whoever they want it. You want a handbag, a crocheted handbag. And she did these custom-made crocheted yoga mats. So for all those yoga practitioners out there, you got your yoga mat. You want something really nice, really slick, custom-made yoga mats. She's doing it all. Check it out. And check her out. Check it out. Check her out. LX.NCL underscores, that little dash. and Bruce Gage, also wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check out his signature line, the LX. I'm sorry, think about Ali. Check out his signature line, which is the Mario di Uomo. Mario di Uomo line. And also check out Flyball. So Flyball is a collection. It is the officially licensed Negro Baseball League gear. And they got some really fly like varsity jackets and sweaters and t-shirts and ties and caps. So you can check all of that out. But his signature line, you see a lot of Mario Uomo clothing on me. Miglio di Mario Uomo. And check out the Flyball collection on his same page. That's Miglio-Mario-Uomo. I'll slow down. Miglio-di. It's an Italian name. So Miglio di, but the D in, I guess, in Italy is D-I-Mario. Mario, and Uomo is U-O-M-O. The next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for copying and pasting the link. Thank you for texting the link or emailing it to somebody. Thank you for sharing or posting the show on whatever social media page, on your page, and tag everybody you know. Folks you don't know, tag everybody. Nelly would say, everybody. Tag them all, inbox them. However you need to hook it up. Share it with all your friends and followers and fans. And I appreciate you. And I'll see you live Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, you can go back and binge watch all my back episodes so you'll see me on one of those episodes. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check out last night's show and Monday night's show. Had a huge celebration last night. R&B pop country star, a brother named Tone 3, Sean Dobie, super producer, recording artist. And Monday was my buddy, R&B, Southern Soul, swing out superstar, Roy Chip Anthony. He's got some new music. He's working with Keith Sweat. We had a great conversation. Go back and binge watch all of those episodes from last night and from Monday right here on the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Holla!
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.